So that's what I follow and do my promos. So it does take time. I'm working on 3 promos as we speak and a lot more videos. So I'm going ham now on YouTube, and you'll see some storylines that I will upload WrestleMania. Now, I advise if you are a newbie to do not skip the tutorial. Go through it because it does explain to you how to use it, and it's very good. There is some, there are some tiny little things that makes universe mode better. For example, in universe mode you can add a show, whether it's a minor show or a major show. Unfortunately, in story, you can't do that. You can only use the Raw brand, the SmackDown brand, and Superstars. You can't add a show or a pay-per-view. You have to use what they give. So it's a bit of a shame. What I tend to do is mix universe and story mode together. So as you can see, you have year one, and we're in January. You have Mondays, which have Monday Night Raw, and then you have Thursdays, which host the Superstars, and Fridays, which host SmackDown. So what I'm going to do, for example, is I'm just going to click on Monday, the first year, and you see a picture saying Monday, week 1, path A. This match count, notice at the top, 0 out of 500. This custom superstars used, 0 out of 15. Custom arenas used, 0 out of 15. And date. So what I'm going to do is when you choose a moment you want to add, it says either a scene or a match. So you can add a scene or a match. It's your call. I'd like to do an example, so I'm going to add a scene. Now, if you're doing, what do you want to do? Do you want to have an animation? For example, you can have an animation, a location, are the top categories on the right hand side. Then you have location means do you want it on Raw, SmackDown, or on a pay-per-view. Cast, which superstar or diva you want to appear in this current animation. Or advanced editing, that means adjusting the length. So if you have some changes, you can adjust how short you want it to be, or do you want to be a bit longer. If you go to the next section, you have text. For example, you can write what the commentary team would say, or in other words, right now what the Miz would say. Motion is if the wrestler has a face expression of happiness, sad, or he's in pain after a heavy loss or a big match. Entrance video is entrance video of a SmackDown superstar or Raw superstar. It could be a diva or even the Raw intro. Camera sound is, for example, the fans chanting or the music of a superstar, etc. Camera angles, you can change the angles. Branch has always been there. And of course, if you finish your program, you want to end it with the Raw logo. That's advanced settings. And then of course the final to confirm it, and then you go out and you would save it. So we're going to go to animation. Now you have attack, branch, cage, commentary, diva, encounter, entrance, found, GM, interview, mid-match, outside, post-match, pre-match, promo, prop, show, intro, and union. So what we're going to do is I want to show you an example, and I'm going to click on show intro, and I'm going to choose Monday Night Raw. You can do anything you want. I'll do a separate video showing all the cutscenes in this year's game, but as you can see, this is the Monday Night Raw intro. It looks very nice. I love the new Raw arena. If you're happy with that, just click on confirm, and you can even change the sound, like the theme show. Unfortunately, they don't have the Raw theme there, so I was trying to look for it, but they don't. You may have to unlock a few wrestlers to get the rest of them, but until then, no themes. So I'm just gonna go out of this, just have a look and mess about. The themes are there, the wrestlers that's already there, and some music that's in there. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. They don't have the Raw theme or the SmackDown theme, unfortunately, but you can even put a song in that. So really, it's up to you. I'm okay with this, so I'm just gonna go out and click accept. This is my first animation, which is an intro of the Monday Night Show. Now, I feel like I want to add another scene. I want to add a scene which shows the commentary team talking. So what I do is go to animation, and I want to click on commentary, and the last one, which is talking. It's going to have 2 people at commentary, most likely Jerry the King Lawler, but as you can see, it's Jerry the King Lawler and Paul Heyman. So Paul Heyman is not a playable character like Michael Cole. If you are a Michael Cole fan, you can put him. I'm going to put him. I wish they did a 3-way commentary so you could put JBL. Hopefully in the next game, 15, that they'll put 3-way commentary. It should have been there last year, but they didn't do it. So as you can see, my commentary is number 1, Michael Cole, and number 2, Jerry the King Lawler. And if I'm okay, I'm gonna click on accept. You can change the emotion and you can add text what they're talking about. Now that's my second scene. Now the third, I think I'm gonna add a scene now. Now the next thing I'm going to do is add an entrance. So let's say, for example, Triple H is gonna make his way into the ring. So you have to go to entrance, which is just below encounter, and I'm going to choose Triple H. So the CEO is gonna come out and make a speech. I don't think you can unlock suit Triple H. Maybe you have to create a CAW of create a superstar of Triple H wearing the suit. Now as you can see, Triple H's entrance is there, but there's no theme. The music, his video is not there, so you have to insert it yourself. Now what you do is you want to go to Advanced Editor, and when you click on Advanced, as you can see, Triple H's entrance is coming. You want to add video, so you go to Entrance Video. Number 1, you can just choose Triple H, and throughout the other cutscenes, throughout the entire entrance, Triple H's entrance video will come, and once you're okay, you just click out of that and confirm it. You want to make sure that this is what you want. So as you can see here, Triple H's entrance is coming out, and now I want to add, probably, that's enough for me. So now what I'm going to do is I would like to save the story. Now you can save the story, finish the story, name the story. Finish means you've completely finished. Save is you save it and edit for another time. Name a story. So I'm going to call it as custom story, and I'm going to just do a quick preview of what it would look like. So you can save it in one of the slots. I'm going to save it in slot 1, which is empty, and once it's going to play, I'm just going to let you view the 3 scenes that I've inserted. Now if you want to view, you just get back out and you press square on the PlayStation 3, and it allows you to preview your event. Notice, as you see here, there's no events. I'm going to preview this one. Make sure you save it before you preview. You must always save in case you've lost it. And I'm going to let you guys have a look. There it is, custom story. I'm going to let you guys now have a look and see what I've done. And I advise you, if you're doing promos, custom story mode is very good. So have a look. Okay, so we're back. Notice, guys, that when I showed you the Triple H entrance, Triple H's music wasn't there. So you remember, when you're doing that, you have to go to the sound and put Triple H's music. But let's go back, and we can always make changes, but I want to go back to the Monday show and I want to add one more event to it. So I go to add, let's say I want to add a match. Oh, by the way, you can click out and you can either delete it or insert or copy. You can do anything you want. That's what I love about custom story. It's good for promo. So I'm just gonna now add a match, and I can see there's default matches which are already there. You have match type, competitor. You have also, this is another thing you can do. You have match conditions, win conditions. So I'm gonna go to match conditions. You can change the match to difficulty, such as normal, hardcore, whatever, legend, sorry. In terms of allies, so Alberto Del Rio, he's going to run in and support Chris Jericho. I'm going to change it to Chris Jericho. And to even the odds, let's say, for example, I don't know, Big Show is going to come and help out CM Punk. And match rules that stand. Simple rules. We won't change anything, maybe change a few things, but otherwise that's match conditions, and there you go. Start the match immediately. We're going to turn that off. Entrance on, victory scene on. Arena is on Monday Raw, normal. Now here's the thing, match conditions. You can set up match conditions if you want. Win conditions. Win condition number 1, I'm going to put, you can choose a team or a superstar or any competitor. So I'm going to put CM Punk must win. That's the rule, he must win. He must win. And you can put results number 2 or 3, but you don't. And if you don't want it, you can always delete it by clicking on it. And there you go, that's the match win condition. If you don't like it, you can just delete it, save the game by going back to it and then accept it. But that's the whole point, so you can do that. And there you go, you've created your own match. And you can change the competitors if you want all the match types. I'm just showing you everything one by one. So for example, the match type, we're going to put the interference on. That's a standard ring. Leave the settings as it is in default, and there you go. And that's how you add the match. If you want to change the match type, you can do what you want compared to this. If not, then you click out, you confirm and click OK, and there you go. So these are my 4 events. Let's say, for example, I want to get rid of the entrance. What I do is click on delete, done, and there's a change. Notice that now the 3rd match moves into the 3rd scene. So there are my 3 scenes that I've used. Again, if I want to preview it, just get out and press the save button, and you can save. Make sure you save the story, and then so you can come back later and finish it. If you don't, you'll have to start all over again. But that's pretty much how to use story mode. I'm going to say story mode, but it's story creator mode, I'll say that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. The next tutorial will be how to create